So, I'm kind of bored and I'm going to the gym later, but I'm going to show you guys how I make my tuna salad. Here we go. Yay. Alright, so I honestly really like and yes, I'm using a can. Yay. I like the Starkist with the oil in it, so I'm just going to drop it in my giant bowl. And then, let's see, and then we're going to take some celery. Yummy. We're going to take probably 2 stalks of this, maybe 2 or 3. 1 and 2. I hope y'all can see. There's 2 stalks of celery. They've been washed. We're going to do 3, just to have a little bit more crunch, okay? 3 stalks of celery. Take our pretty vegetable knife, cutting off the ends because I don't want them, because yucky, no. Okay, so cut off the ends of the celery. Okay, I'm going to slice the celery right down the middle. And I'm going to slice it again down the middle, so they're kind of evenly sliced when I cut them. That's 1 stalk. Meow. That's my cat, or my daughter's cat. That's Mango, or it might be Baggy. No, it's Mango. Mango is my daughter's cat. So here's number 3. I decided that just because my kids don't like tuna doesn't mean that I can't eat it, because I actually really enjoy it. I'm just going to kind of chop this up into small pieces. Like I said, if you can't see what I'm doing, I'm really sorry. I'm trying my hardest. I'm not really good at this. I'm still learning how to do the videos, but I'm actually enjoying doing them. It's giving me like things to do and making me like forget about other things that are on my mind. So, but I'm just roughly chopping my celery up. And I'm gonna put it in my little bowl with my tuna. This is such an easy, here, there we go. Bowl with my tuna. Easy peasy, peasy, lemon squeezy, yay. Okay, gonna add some, get down, Mango. Nope, there we go, we're gonna cover that up so the kitty cat doesn't eat my fish, because this is my fish. Okay, alright, so I'd had some cucumbers that I had sliced before, and I actually really like I said, I make tuna pretty differently than a lot of people do, but so I'm going to take it's about 1/4 of a cucumber, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the celery. I'm going to just kind of, roughly chop it to add to my tuna salad. And yes, everything's clean. I washed it. I make sure it's clean before I even use it, so in case anyone's wondering, everything's clean. Cutting board's clean. I have different cutting boards for everything. So I have a cutting board for vegetables, I have a cutting board for fruits, I have a cutting board for chicken, I have a cutting board for beef. Just gonna, like I said, chop this up because it's gonna be added to my tuna salad. I like the skin on the cucumber. It has a lot of vitamins in it, so, and yes, I say vitamins instead of vitamins. I just like the way it sounds better. So there we go. So I'm gonna add those to my tuna salad as well. Cucumbers, yummy. And I just like cucumbers by themselves as well. I love cucumber. I like to make lots of things with cucumbers. I like ceviche. I just like cucumber and tomato and onion salad. If anyone's ever had that, you know what I'm talking about. Yummy stuff. Okay, so we're almost done with the cucumber. Okay, so that's going to be added to my bowl with my celery, and I'm gonna probably save that for later and eat it, because just why not? It's yummy. Gonna add the cucumber to my bowl with the celery and the tuna, and then I'm gonna chop about 1/2 of an onion. Yeah, probably about 1/2 to 1/4 of an onion in here, just because, once again, why not? I like it. Yeah. Nice onion. Gonna cut that piece off and throw it in there because I don't want that piece. And I'm gonna take this piece. Yeah, just a small piece of onion. Oh my goodness, that's a strong onion. Woo! Okay, so just cut and cut and cut and cut. Turn it sideways, and I'm going to cut this way. That is a lot of onion, but that's okay. So, also I had to clean up after myself, so when I'm done I don't have to do it later. So, there's my onion that's going in my salad, just because I like it. Okay. Onion. Okay. And honestly, I don't know how people feel about boiled eggs because it's boiled, it's cooked. And I generally just cut it on my vegetable board because, you know, so one hard boiled egg. And I'm going to cut that in half. And yeah, somewhere, because I'm going to take the yolk out. And I'm going to take the yolk out of this one as well. And I'm going to chop the white part up first. Just because I kind of like everything kind of all incorporated together. So here's the white part of the egg. It's going to be chopped just like all the other things were. Just, I guess, roughly chopped. Okay. Eggy in my bowl. Okay, then I'm gonna add the egg yolk that I'm gonna just do the same thing with, just kind of chop it up. You know, if you guys do it differently, that's fine. I just find it easier to do the egg on the veggie plate because I only basically use this particular cutting board for like hard-boiled eggs and vegetables. So we're just chopping our egg yolks. Okay, and I'm going to put those in the bowl as well. And I've made a little mess, so we're going to clean that up. And we're going to put that in our little trash container thing. And this is going to go in my little trash container. And I'm going to go to the garbage right now and throw this away. I have a couple more things I need to add to the tuna salad, and then I'm done. Okay, so please pardon me for a few minutes while I grab my few things that I need, and then I'm ready to finish up. Okay, so tuna salad to me is not tuna salad without pickle relish. Even if I have cucumbers in there, I need the pickle relish. I like that flavor, and mayonnaise and mustard. So, and it has to be Best Foods. Best Foods real mayonnaise. So I'm going to take probably about maybe 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise because this is a big bowl. This is like 4 cups. And no, I'm not eating this all at one time, so don't freak out. So 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put some French's mustard in there just as I like the tang. A little mustard. I'm going to get a different spoon because of the pickle relish, if it even wants to open for me. There we go. Good job, pickle relish. Okay. Okay, gonna add about a tablespoon of pickled relish to my tuna fish. I'm going to taste it to see if it needs any more like mayo or mustard or anything after I've blended everything together. But about a tablespoon and a half of pickled relish. Gonna blend and mix, mixy. Protein, vegetables, some fat, yeah, but you know what? It's okay. And like I said, you know, just because people don't like things doesn't mean that I can't like them. And on a hot day, if I don't have to cook, you know, of course I'll cook for other people, but if I don't have to cook for myself, I'd rather just have the tuna salad. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper and see how we're doing. I can eye it until that looks like it might need just a little tiny bit more mayonnaise, but other than that, besides the salt and pepper, it looks delicious to me. And I have a little piece of cucumber to have for finishing up my work. So yeah, I'm going to add just probably another tablespoon of mayo and just a tad bit of mustard, and I should be good to go, and salt and pepper. And then I'm good, and I'm going to cover it up and have it for tonight for my dinner. And I like it because I made enough that I can add this to pasta. My kids don't like tuna, like I said, but I really like it, and I like it with like cold with pasta noodles, and I like it just by itself. I'm not a big tuna salad sandwich person, but I do like tuna with crackers or tuna with chips, or like I said, tuna with pasta salad, tuna pasta salad, and just by itself. So, but I've made a little mess, but that's okay. So, salt and pepper, get my stuff put away. Drop more mustard. Like I said, little tang goes a long way. Come out. There we go. Yay, tuna. Woo! So, that is how I make tuna. I don't think you all need to watch me put salt and pepper in here unless you want me to, so I'll just grab it and you can watch. Perfect. I'm going to take all my stuff, take it to the sink so I can wash it. Okay, my cucumber. That was saving for myself because cucumber. And I lost my salt shaker, so I have the huge Morton's iodized salts. So I'm going to get that set up right now. Little bit of pepper. A lot of bit of pepper. And just a little bit of salt. Throw the rest over our shoulder for luck. Mix that up. Mix it. Oh, and I like the tuna with the oil. I think I said in the beginning of the video, but some people don't. I just like the flavor that it gives. It gives it a more richer flavor, in my opinion. But if you like the water tuna, that's also fine. And it's just yummy, and it has, like I said, vegetables and protein and a little bit of fat. And just so you know that I actually eat this. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Bye.